the risk at this point for me, man?
What risk?
Think about it. If Bowen returns, it's a bigger increase in rank than Mbuemo returning. That's my theory. Whether I'm off,
Yeah, Daddy. Oh, so the badge doesn't show.
okay.
Fair enough. Well done, creative director. I won't be thanking the creative director for this one.
Welcome back,
I'm Aaron,
Liam.
and this is the other
Hello.
half. We will be getting straight into some FPL action from the week that has passed, game week 35, and we're kicking off with Liam, starting off with a post mortem there. It wasn't that bad.
It was that bad. Even our editor got more than me. Um,
What
so
was it?
nothing against J-Man, but I didn't think that he would.
We would ever see this day.
Yeah, that I would see this day. Um, so at some point, I thought I had a solid team, but I've had the same strategy for the last couple of game weeks, which is not to cut out or to go overboard with too many transfers. So I had Rai at the back, who brought in 6 points. I had Gabriel at the back, who brought in 6 points. O'Reilly, a bit disappointing, but City was disappointing with 1 point. Van Hecke also, Brighton just didn't do.
What the heck?
Yeah, what the heck?
What
2 points.
the heck?
And then small mix came through.
Small me. Honorary mention for small mix. My man gets 0, -1, or double digits.
There we go. And then, like I said, Bruno, as always, come through. Gave me 5 points. I captained Jerky, gave 10. So far, it was one of the better options, unless I took small mix and gave me a big return. Dewsbury, oh, um, I was I was disappointed because
Yeah.
of what I did against City, and he wasn't involved. So it was a bit frustrating. Semenyo also didn't come to the party. It's like he wasn't invited. 2 points there. Bowen wasn't on fire. 2 points. And Ollie Watkins, I don't know. I don't talk about it because he does stuff when I don't have him, or he does it in the wrong
Competition.
competition.
Yeah, but he's like Luca Dean. Remember when Luca Dean was a thing like it's the ultimate FPL troll, like you can't get points out of them. There's points but you can't get it out of them.
Yeah. So yeah, overall, I don't think I chose a bad team, but that's always the argument in FPL. And then I had Cisco on the bench, thinking, you haven't been returning, even though you are my super sub in United, and you were super sub, and then you actually go get the goal. So a bit frustrating, and for me, even more frustrating is the fact that I came in underneath average. So that's me. Yeah,
Yeah.
sorry, I'm very annoyed with my week.
Yeah, we can see the annoyance there. My week went slightly better. I have Senesi, Marco Senesi. He was the guy who saved the day for me. I think without Senesi, my life would have looked a bit different. Arsenal defense came through. Pascal,
What go on?
Pascal.
He didn't go on.
No, he didn't go on. He went off actually, I think. Yeah, Semenyo disappointment. Yeah, he started quite well. I don't know. We'll talk about Semenyo now. Bruno Fernandes, and then the other person who saved the day for me,
Mm.
basically, is Dominic Soboslai. Like, what a guy. Again, without him, I would have been lost. Thiago, very handy.
You had a solid front three, I
He's
must
a
say.
he's a very handy. Yeah, even Calvert Lewin decided to play some footy there. The captain Haaland delivered. So yeah, I mean,
Can we just go, Jamin, just scroll down? I would like to see. Okay, your bench shot. Okay.
yeah,
Mm.
Panenka. I wasn't loving the fixture there. Um, I brought in the Brighton guys for these
for the
upcoming fixtures that
yeah.
they have. I brought in Saw for the upcoming fixtures, but we'll talk about Crystal Palace now.
But I must give it to you, eh?
Something needs to
If
change.
if there's something that I picked up, um, you get your bench right a lot of the time.
Yeah, it's look, when I get it wrong, I get it very wrong.
Yeah, no, definitely. I'm talking
But
about 11 points on your bench type of thing.
yeah, yeah,
But most times
but yeah, at least got it right. But yeah, enough about the past. Let's look to the future.
on the
What
present,
what's coming up? There's a lot more that's nicer to talk about because yeah,
it's another
it's
double game week.
and it's another opportunity to feel better about ourselves
Mm,
and not look at the past. So yeah, what's happening with your team for this upcoming game week? Again, we are recording on
Friday.
Friday.
So
Deadline is on Saturday at 12, if I'm not mistaken. So by the time you see this, the games will be
in full
well
swing. Mm.
underway already.
Yeah, so I'm not, and I'm gonna try and sway this time. I'm not making any changes. At least I don't. Yeah,
Cut that part, eh?
I don't think so.
We could
I can't afford to.
timestamp this.
I can't afford to. So Raya will stay at the back. West Ham is a bit rocky at the moment, especially after what happened with Tottenham. So I'm a bit she. I don't know. I had more faith in West Ham to give Arsenal a game.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that we can Arsenal can pull off a clean sheet. Um,
West Ham has on fire in their belly now.
could be. And then Gabriel at the back. I think he's the most solid defender there. It used to be Saliba in the past, but he's just more of an aerial threat and attacking when it comes to uh, goals. Um, O'Reilly, I think he's gonna have a better week. I think last week was just a
Mm.
bad week for City. I don't know if that's the pressure, but I mean, that's one of those things where at some point they were going to have a bad game. Um,
Yeah, yeah.
so Van Hecke, I believe, I feel he's going to deliver because Wolves is basically out. Literally any game for them is just them trying to fight and prove a point, but they're already gone. Um, Small mix
Small mix against United.
against United, and
So
I'm
what?
I'm
What
I'm
do you want?
really
What do you want here? You want to zit the
I
-1 from small mix?
I'm literally putting him in, and I'm trying to think without emotion here. I thought long and hard about this, because as you know, United is my team.
Mm,
However, it's
mm.
not about feelings. It's about the fact
No.
that United's defense is not the best, not always the best. We don't do
Mm.
clean sheets, but we do heavy counter attacks.
So you'll probably win, but
Yeah,
not a clean sheet.
yeah.
Okay.
So, and if it's somebody that's going to come in, it's going to be probably from a set piece or a corner, and it's most likely that he's going to be involved.
Mm, mm.
Um, Bruno, if there's gonna be someone, it's gonna be him. Cherky is gonna be my captain. It's either him or Haaland that's going to stand out on the two games. I don't have
Mm.
Haaland, and my reason being also is that I'm pushing for rank. And yes, I am taking a huge chance without having him,
Yeah.
but he's over 60% owned. Um, Dewsbury Hall, I believe he also just had one bad game. And Crystal Palace hasn't had the best of form in the Premier League. Other competitions, we'll get to that. Semenyo also having their disappointing game last week, but one of the better midfielders we can say in the league at the moment,
Except for
across
last week.
except for last week.
Bowen's on fire.
So I have Bowen in my team because also if there
If there is, it'll
is
probably be.
that's my thing.
Whoa! I'm seeing your bench now.
Yeah, if there is someone that's going to upset Arsenal, it's going to be a Jared Bowen. And then I invited Igor Jesus.
Oh,
But
let the Lord back in your life.
so I got a Nottingham Forest striker in, and I thought about this, and I was like, that 4-0 thing is throwing me off. But we'll get to that
Mm,
a little
mm,
bit
mm.
later. But he's been quite solid for Nottingham. over the past couple of weeks, and
You see Gibbs White face.
yeah, and I think with Gibbs White out at the moment, there's somebody to kind of keep the flow going, and
He's playing, eh?
he's the guy.
He was on the no, Gibbs White is on the bench.
Yeah, I'm saying. So I'm saying
Mm-mm.
Igor is
I mean, Gibbs White will unlock him.
yeah, yeah.
Mm-mm.
So yeah, funny part is I have my United players on the bench.
Yeah, I'm very surprised about this one. So please say
I'm
more. Please say more.
so I just feel like I looked at the highlights of the United game again, right? And yes, Isco scored, but I looked at if I must actually go check the expected goals. And I don't know if you
Mm,
saw the one. Yo, there was a crazy through ball to Bruno where he caught the ball right in front and he gave like this backheel pass to Mbuemo. And
mm.
Mbuemo, sorry, a pass to Mbuemo, and Mbuemo did like a backheel type of goal, almost goal, and it hit
Mm,
um the side of the post. And he just looked more attacking man. Sesko, I think, was right place, right time type of thing.
mm.
And I think with a 75% on somebody who is not a regular is unlikely to start.
Yeah, but what about Mbumo?
Mbuemo is more likely to come on first. I this is a hunch. No, I just have a feeling that if somebody's going to do something between the two of them in the next game, it's going to be Mbuemo because I think
Yeah,
Mbuemo is
but
going
why are
to
you
start.
benching him?
I just have it's about the risk at this point for me, man.
What risk?
Think about it. If Bowen returns, it's a bigger increase in rank than Mbuemo returning. That's my theory. Whether I'm off,
Yeah, that's the one variable that I must weigh the probability of Bowen returning versus the probability of Semenyo returning.
it's a menu.
Ah, Mbuemo. What's the chance of yes, if Bowen returns,
Yeah, but
which is
I'm
lower owned, it's gonna push your rank more. But Mbuemo is higher owned. If he returns,
Mhm.
the opposite thing happens.
Yeah.
And then what's the chance of Bowen returning and what's the chance of Mbuemo returning?
So I actually, somewhere in my mind, I feel Bowen's chance is higher because of Mbuemo's
Okay,
almost.
okay, okay.
Um, but I'm saying I just have this funny feeling that Mbuemo is going to return now when I have him on the bench first.
I agree. I think, and Jared, you can clip this. I think Umbuemo will outscore Bowen.
Okay. Yeah, just yeah. That's my team. That's my team.
I mean,
That's
you
my
bring
team.
away the
Yeah, that's my team.
okay. Here's my team. Big Bart
Your team gives me your
anxiety.
anxiety because I feel like every time, like, yeah, why don't my team look like that? I also want that one, like that type of thing. But it's just, uh,
It's
it's chances. It's a lot of chances that you're
it's
taking.
yeah. So Big Bart at the back versus Wolves. Hoping for clean sheet there and then City doubling. So I've got triple City. Um, is that Vaneka?
Mm.
Yeah, Vaneka. Gabriel. Then I brought in Munoz or Dan for the double. They've got European fixtures. They play. I think Munoz played 90 minutes. I'm not sure. They have a double short turnaround. Look, I'm targeting the Everton game. The City game is a bonus. But if he gets rested in the Everton game and plays in the City game, it will be typical FPL football heritage.
Mm.
Then the other change I made was Semenyo to Jerky. I think I'm gonna regret it. So now you can tell me you think Semenyo is gonna outscore Jerky. So we'll see. We'll see.
I think you're very brave. So, like you told me,
Mm.
I think you're very brave to
For
have
what now?
five doublers. Um, not for the double,
Mm.
but because of your exact reasoning. Um, One, if they are benched in the wrong game, or you know, so if anything goes wrong, um,
It's got very wrong.
it can go very wrong.
Yeah,
Considering that Everton is the same team that gave City a game.
that's about that, bro. Look, it's
You're
I'm
very
taking
brave,
a
man.
chance.
Okay.
I'm taking a chance. So I feel like I'm gonna regret Semenyo to Joker, but we'll see. Bruno Fernandes not going anywhere. Soberstein not going anywhere. I hope Liverpool can give Chelsea a game. Chelsea are going through the mud. Ismaila Sarr, that's a dodgy one. If anyone, I think he's the biggest rotation risk. Out of he's probably not going to play. He's probably going to play 15 minutes in both games. So that's my dodgy pick. Or Tavernier, Fulham away, hoping for something there. Then captain on the double is Braut, Erling Braut Haaland. And then who do I have on the bench? Yeah, so my guy Marcos is on the bench.
Hmm.
Um,
Oh,
because I was looking at it. Look, he's playing away. Um, I'm not gonna I'm not gonna bench Jerky, Bruno, Soberslai, Saw, Tavernier. For
oh,
Senesi, I could probably bench Tavernier for Senesi. Calvert Lewin. So I have two forwards on the bench. The one forward's playing City, the other one's playing Tottenham.
oh, it's very interesting.
Some would say I should start Calvert Lewin. Now, if I start Calvert Lewin, who would I put on the bench? Some would say take Tavernier out and start Calvert Lewin. What say you?
Do you really want to know my opinion?
I do want to know your opinion actually.
um, I think that I hate to say this, but I understand why your pick is the way it is. I do think that I would have included Calvert Lewin, even Thiago. Um,
It's fair enough, but then who do you put on the bench?
hold on.
Holding.
The crazy part is I would remove Saar, but what's the point of removing a doubler?
Yeah,
So if he wasn't there, if you because you didn't get him in for this game, you had him already, right?
I got him in last week. Yeah,
So it's stupid to do that.
yeah,
If it was anybody else, I understand. Um, I don't know. I think you have the best possible team on the field. I just think you got fairly decent picks on the bench.
yeah. So Saw's the weak link there. So I'm taking a chance there. I think his ownership is fairly low. So yeah, let's see what happens. Let's see what happens.
Let's do this.
It's game time.
It's game
Game time is
time.
back. It's been a minute, so I'm looking
Mm.
forward to some game time here. And today we're playing. What
What are
are
you
you wearing?
wearing? Oh my days! This is
I
interesting.
wonder what this is going to be. What
Yeah,
do you think it's going to be? I think it's going to be football players wearing ridiculous outfits with their faces blurred. Or you're going to have to identify players from their kit, which is going to be impossible.
yeah. Like I have no idea because I'm just thinking. Okay, I don't know. I actually, for the first time, I have no idea.
Yeah, let's see. Let's
So
see.
the rules are it is you're guessing teams from their kit. So it's a little bit easier.
Okay,
Um,
okay, okay,
okay.
okay,
There are few Premier League teams, and there's also Champions League teams.
okay.
There's
Okay.
maybe one or two international teams as well.
Okay.
Is it a point system game? Or are we saying our name first, please? The rules,
And
rules.
also, what is the current standing of scores? This is episode 7, so it's 6, so it's
3-3. No,
No, it's
no,
3-2.
can't be 3-2.
We didn't do games.
we didn't do game
Oh
last
yeah, yeah,
time.
yeah. So who's leading?
It's 3-2.
Yeah,
Including
yeah, yeah.
3-2.
Oh.
3-2 on the series
Hmm.
on aggregate. 3-2 on aggregate. Let's go. Let's pull a Aston Villa here. So it was. Wait, what are we shouting? The answer.
Okay.
Okay.
You decide. You mean who wins? Whoever gets it.
Yeah, whoever you first.
But you're sitting closer to him.
Ah,
I'm staying in the middle. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Okay.
3, 2, 1.
France. I mean Spain. What am I looking at? What is
No,
the Premier League team? Sorry. Nottingham Forest.
it's Forest.
Yeah. Okay. So 1 point, Leo.
Yo, I don't know. We are into countries. Um,
Oh, these actual kits or drawings of the actual kit.
Yeah, it's just mostly the colors. Looks like it's just the colors.
Daddy. Oh, so the badge doesn't show.
okay.
Fair enough. Well done. Creative director.
3, 2, 1.
Barcelona.
Mm,
I said it first, obviously.
That's 1 point, Alan.
That third kit is an anomaly, eh?
mm. But I can see Marcus in that thing. So
But have you seen original La Liga cameras how it looks?
Mhm.
It either looks orange or it looks peach. Like depending on the camera and depending on which channel you watch them. The color looks different. Anyway. Let's go. It's 1-1.
3, 2, 1.
Crystal Palace.
This is so confusing because it doesn't look like the actual kit, but it looks like the actual kit. It's Palace.
Okay, so it's 1 point, Leo.
Leon, why are you better at this than me?
I don't know.
He's locked in.
I am locked in.
Yeah, I'm not focused.
I'm locked in. It's not easy.
3, 2, 1.
City.
I can't see the screen properly.
Okay, fair. Do we pause here quickly?
No, it's fine.
Okay.
It's fine. I'm looking for excuses, but I actually can't see the screen properly. But okay. I'm just gonna sit like this.
We want to use this in the camera so you can.
Okay, I'll do this.
3, 2, 1.
Spurs.
So funny. Remember, you went up in your game, man.
Maybe you can't see.
Yeah, that is true. But you wear glasses.
I do.
Like Satan, I don't wear glasses.
3, 2, 1.
Inter Milan.
Internationale.
Mm.
But internationale.
Sure. Okay. 3, 2, 1.
Arsenal.
Is this brewing? 3, 2, 1.
Chelsea. I don't know.
France.
One said Chelsea, one said France.
Ah, man,
It's the toffees.
that is a toughie.
Of course, a toffee.
3, 2, 1.
Man United. No. Yes. Has to be.
It's United.
Mm.
See you in the reflection. I see you in the reflection. At least you try to hide your laugh. Um,
I can feel his eyes burning on me, man.
I just want to say that these kits don't look like the actual kits. Those look like it was taken from the person who designed the kit in 1947. This looks like they're drawing it into the factory when they make the kits. I don't know. I'm supposed to know stuff from. I'm not a designer. I'm not a designer.
It's the concept art.
Let's continue, please.
I think this might be the last one. Okay, 3, 2, 1.
PSG.
I said
Okay.
first. I said first.
That's unfortunate.
There's a disconnect in my brain between what I'm seeing and my brain. I found this very challenging, as you might have noticed, and that is all I want to say. I want to thank the creative director for this one.
Yes, das ist so, wenn einer schon so.
I'm not laughing. I'm not laughing at
I don't
him.
laugh at him.
No,
Also
I'm laughing because of his frustration, not because he lost. I didn't think like I didn't go out of my way to try. Okay, yes, I wanted to win, but for me that was easy,
I could
and for
tell.
you that no, like
I was challenging.
yeah, it was challenging for you. For me, that just looked like it looked like a game, you know, like you're playing a game.
It looked like FIFA 1997.
Yeah, and remember I've been playing since Caesar was a cowboy.
Yeah.
Um,
You're right. It looks like a TV game, which is kids.
yeah,
Yeah, that
so
was diabolical. What aggregate 4-2? Aggregate 4-2. Well
of
done,
course
team.
I'm not counting.
Mm. Yeah, so I guess that was game time. Anything you want to say, Liam?
You guys should dance.
I don't think it's necessary. Antivirus and all of that, you know.
You see, I can't take you in. No? Like when
You need to look him in the eyes.
you're not. No.
I'm looking in the reflection. I can see you.
Oh my days. Yo.
I don't know what this was, creative director.
Looky when I lost, I had to look me in the eyes. What is it was? Okay, so for our last section, um, I've really been thinking about how to position this. So
Yes.
finally, we're going to talk about the uncle, or we're going to talk about uncles in the final. Oh,
Uncles in the final.
uncles in the final.
Good evening and welcome to Uncles in the Final.
Oh no, yeah, you took it. You took it. Yeah.
Okay, let's do it. You do it. You do it.
Good evening
And welcome to
to
Uncles in the Final.
Why this segment is so important? Because for not just good evening, um, like the rest of them, it's all been a very interesting journey towards the European finals. What we're talking about is Arsenal making it to the Champions League final for the first time in 20 years. Fact check, correct, Aaron? 20
Yeah,
years.
something like that. It's been a minute.
And just to confirm, they've never won a final. They've never won a Champions League. Then to add to that, we have Good Evening, also known as
Unai Emery.
Good evening. Good evening. Thank you. Good evening.
who's also in a Europa Champions League final. The best part is what is Good Evening's
Speciality.
speciality.
He is the Europa League specialist.
Yep.
We'll get into some details around that.
And then last but not least, this particular this uncle, is very underrated in my opinion. The other team, Crystal Palace, very underrated manager, due to the fact that I feel he's accomplished quite a bit with the team that he has.
Mm, mm.
Um, I believe is this the third? Will this be the third trophy that he would have won with this team if he makes it to the Conference League final?
Well, they're
Um,
on the Conference League right now.
yeah, who they playing?
They're playing Rayo Vallecano,
Yo.
the La Liga specialist.
How so? What?
Are they even in La Liga? But yeah, they're Spanish.
Mm.
So yeah, let's talk with the Arsenal. Now that I realized it's North London. North London forever. Whatever the weather.
The
It's our
weather.
home. However,
Mm.
it's North London
Yeah.
and South London.
Oh, hectic.
Because Crystal Palace is South London.
Oh, thick. Then where's
And Villa's in the Midlands.
in the middle?
In the middle.
Oh,
It's the
hectic.
north, the
I
middle,
don't.
and the south. Insert map of England.
Yeah.
I'll show you where they are. Yeah, Villa's in the Midlands. Very interesting. Wow, it's almost poetic.
So, quick story time. Well, not story time, but let's just break it down for you. So, Arsenal's had an amazing run this season, um, and it's almost like a thing of too good to be true. And touch whatever for Arsenal. They can have a great season, or they can have a very disappointing season. They're on top of the log at the moment with the Premier League, and they only have it to lose.
Yeah, they must just win something.
Yeah, man.
Gosh. Shame.
Otherwise, it means nothing.
And by the way, Arsenal fans are very sensitive. As we've seen in our TikTok comments, you guys really take these things personally. I want to
Yo.
say to the Arsenal fans, we give credit where credit is due. We make
Mm,
fun of other teams also.
mm.
So those Arsenal for life supporters there on
Yeah.
TikTok, please calm down. It's not that
I still
deep.
believe, yeah,
It's
like
not that deep.
we're not. We make fun of everybody.
Everyone gets a turn.
Best believe, I'm gonna tell you now, as United supporter, I want you to win, instead of City,
Mm.
right? But I also believe the team who deserves to win. So if you mess up, well, that's your own thing. Okay, so don't bottle this, please. You're gonna be in the final now. You're gonna be playing against a strong PSG that's got rugby tactics when they open their game.
Dat mense play for lineouts, meneer. Rassie, in
Rassi,
your head.
yo, you saw where Luis Enrique sits,
He
right?
sits on
He
top.
sits on
The
top.
rugby tactics.
Mm. So good luck against some rugby tactics, but after what you did against Atletico, I mean that's what how they got to the final. They beat Atletico in
Ja,
a
Arambo.
solid
You guys gotta give them their flowers.
On the
Tottenham.
grave, yeah.
Yeah, they deserve
When they
nothing.
come, they get relegated.
So yeah, Arsenal, well done with your whatever you've done so far. Really, really well done. It's been some dodgy moments, but when it really matters, you've come through. So Arteta
Well,
versus
we'll see.
no, whenever it matters, like I mean,
Oh, they got this far.
they got
So,
this
yeah,
far.
fair
Yeah,
enough.
I didn't think they're gonna make it to the final.
Yeah, Barcelona didn't get this far. So,
So yeah, so it's a question of Arteta versus Luis Enrique. And like I said, the last time Arsenal came close to a final was a very long time ago, and they've never won the Champions League. And then you're going up against the Champions League holder, right?
yep.
Who's also been open to changing his ways and looking about what you can do differently, and they are just a machine, PSG.
Yeah, that
Um,
team scares me, to be honest.
like I mean, Bayern. I was listening to Vincent Company's post-match interview, and he said he can't say anything bad about his players. It's just they were up against a great team.
Yeah, what can you do?
What can you do? Is like we played, we scored, we did everything, and they beat
What
us.
more can
What
you
more can you do?
do? Yeah.
So this is really going to be a toughie. So Arsenal have never won the Champions League in the 140-year history, and this is about history for Arsenal. This is the time that those Arsenal fans can say, "Yeah,
Yeah, they're gonna rub it in our face for another 140 years.
yeah."
Do you think Arteta is gonna get a statue
Oh, I don't know. I think,
next to Henri's statue?
oh, I
Does he
think
deserve a statue?
I don't want to answer that because that's gonna cause controversy. But no, I don't think he deserves
I
one.
agree. You don't get a statue for doing a job.
Thank you. Thank you. It's too early. Yes, it's taken a long time, and yes, well
Isn't it
done.
there like 7 years already? 6, 7 years?
Yeah, and well done to to the board for believing in him, which I feel like more clubs should have that. But it's taken a long time to get so many almosts into
Put it this way. Let's say they lose the Champions League final, which is not a far stretch of the imagination, and let's say they
a
do and they
bottle.
do bottle. You think they should fire him?
Yeah.
I agree. How many
Oh, we're gonna get
how long you gonna trust the process?
yeah,
That's the process now you are trusting it.
yeah. Like I know we're gonna get a lot of hate for this one, but do you really want to go with somebody who's gonna take you to second best again? To take you to a final?
And I understand there's been improvement. They've gotten closer and closer and closer. But now you just then you almost then you
Yeah,
almost then you almost mm-mm,
like this is the best team, Arsenal team that you've ever had in a long time.
in a long
The
time.
last team was probably the 2016,
6.
right? So it's been exactly
And don't
20 years.
forget my favorite Arsenal era.
Mm,
Thomas Rositzky, Per Mertesacker,
mm,
Andre Arshavin,
mm,
Marouane Chamakh,
mm-hmm.
Bakary Sagna, Thomas Vermaelen. That was a great Arsenal team.
And just so, by the way, just a friendly reminder if you don't know, at one point in time, Aaron and I were both Arsenal supporters at some point in time.
Backers.
Backers back in the day. So I want Arsenal to do well. But if Arteta
But
doesn't,
maybe Mikalito is not the one.
yeah, if he does, well done, then he's the one.
Janet Pyro. Look, he's in training. He must play. He played TikTok videos before the last game in training on a big screen. And before they played Liverpool, he played "You Never Walk Alone."
Yes, yes, yes.
So I wonder what he's gonna do for PSG.
No, he probably go sit on top of the stadium.
Yeah, wow. He's gonna get a drone. Then the other Unk, not really the other Unk, the other team.
Mm.
Go for it.
Good evening.
We,
I
we need to insert that clip.
yeah.
We need to insert that clip.
Unai Emery is one of those managers that understands what is important and when it's important. Um, if you don't know, he used to manage Sevilla for the longest of time,
Mm.
and that's where he gets his status of the what Europa. Can you call him the Europa King?
He's the king of Europa.
The
Not the king of Europe, the king of
Europa.
Europa.
So yeah, and then he ended up obviously coming to Villa, and they had a good run and took a bit of a dip, and I think everybody started doubting what they were capable of. Um, and then they smashed. You can literally say they smashed Nottingham Forest.
Yeah, I mean Forest won the first leg 1-0. The Chris Wood penalty. And then when Villa were at home, they took him to Villa Park.
Yeah,
They took him to the Midlands.
yeah.
And they said 4-1 on aggregate. Cheers, goodbye. John McGinn.
Mm.
John
Oh,
McGinn
captain,
destroyed
my
him.
captain.
So Unai Emery does it again. And I mean, yeah, we're going to talk about him a bit more. But yeah, Villa's the other team that headed into a final now with the Europa League. And then the last one is, yeah, the surprise package probably, which is Crystal Palace. I mean, we are there on the log.
Sure.
Okay, cool. So yeah, the surprise package for the Europa Conference League. Remember when the Conference League started? We're like, what on earth is this?
Do you remember? But you remember what? I think there was a reason behind that. Huh?
To make money.
To make money, and because I think that time so many top six teams were dropping so low, and it was like,
Yeah, they can't
then
be excluded.
yeah,
We
they
still
can't
need
be
to make
excluded.
them feel What's the Conference League anthem? I know Europa, as United fan, you'll be familiar with the Europa League anthem.
I'm sorry, I'm not playing Europa next week. Next year.
Oh, is that one, eh?
Oh,
Yeah.
but I have no idea what this conference. Do they even have a? So
They probably have a song with the Conference League. I just know the Conference League is green, Europa is like orangey, and then the Champions League is
blue.
blue. It's weird how we can associate colors to these things.
Mm.
Anyway, so yeah, this is Palace's first European final in the history. Um, yeah, so I mean, there was a whole story with Lyon. Um, yeah, there was ownership rules because people have people have different money.
Yeah.
So the owner, who was it? The same owner owned
Oh, it's again those multi-owned.
Palace and
Because
Lyon.
oh, is it like a Chelsea and what you call it thing?
Roman Abramovich.
Yeah, no, when I think when Chelsea they do this thing where they send their players to their sister club. What is their sister club?
Chelsea was just the club.
Yeah, I can't get to the team now. But anyway, that's a thing when multi-owned.
Yeah, so I mean through nitty gritty and yeah, they beat Fiorentina and then they beat Shakhtar Donetsk. Um, yeah, they had to go to Russia for that. Imagine. And yeah, then they got Salah Sparks' first European semi-final. What a blessing for their fans to be able to watch European football. So yeah.
And not scraping through, like
Hmm. Say again?
Strasbourg.
Oh, interesting. I didn't know that. So yeah, in May 25, they won the FA Cup, they beat City, and then they won the Community Shield, and now they are in a Conference League final. So that's Ollie Glasner. That's what he's done for them so far. And there's the shocker. Glasner's leaving in the summer. So he's done all of these great things for the last 2 years, and now look, he's leaving on a high. And yeah, European football again for them next season. If they win, obviously they need to win because you can't be 15th and expect to play Europe. The only way they're going to play Europe again is if they actually win this thing. Um, yeah, so 3 different cups, 3 different cities, 3 different opponents,
All English teams.
all English teams. What does that say about the Premier League? Look, there was a lot of
Yeah.
talk because everyone's looking at the Champions League, and there's only one team that survived in the final four. One English team that survived in the final four in the Champions League. That was the Arsenal. And everyone's like, yeah, England's done, the game's gone. But now you have 3 English teams. All 3 European competitions have an English team. Surely that says something about the Premier League.
I think the big question is now, how many teams are playing in Europe next season? Depending, it all depends how it falls now, eh?
It's but how the cookies are gonna crumble and who's actually gonna win. But I suspect there's gonna be more slots. So United will have a chance to play on a Thursday night again. Wins Thursday night.
What's your issue? Like, just say we deserved it.
Deserve what?
We deserved the Champions League spot.
Guys, we'll see.
You just can't even pay people's wages.
Moving along. So we've looked at the teams. Now we need to look at the unks behind the teams. And I want to focus on 2 that are close to my heart. I'm not going to talk about Mikelita or Arteta. The first one, I will start off by saying good evening. It's the Europa League specialist, my man Unai Emery. This is his 6th European final and his 5th Europa final. He's won Europa League 4 times with Sevilla, 3 in a row, a record. and once with Villarreal. He lost one final against the Arsenal, um, if I'm not mistaken. And yeah, he's basically going to be beating his own record if he wins now. So
Sure.
he started as a player, and again, like we spoke about last week, um, good coaches usually average players.
Mm.
So he coached at Deportiva, Almeida, Valencia, Sevilla, PSG, which
Mm.
I tend to forget. He also coached the Arsenal. Who can
Mm.
forget that? Then Villarreal, and now um,
Voilà.
at Villa. So yeah, I mean, he was sacked at the Arsenal after 18 months. They lost there in the Europa League final, and that was his only loss. You see what the Arsenal does to
Mm.
you?
Mm.
That was his only loss in the Europa League final. He went back to Spain then. They beat Man United on penalties. That is that game with the yeah, to take a penalty.
Ah.
Yeah, so they they won. Well, that was a good game. Um, yeah, I mean, it took Villa out of relegation. Villa was 17th at one stage. Um, and it took them to a Champions League quarterfinal, and then now in a Europa final. So yeah, it's basically vintage Emery where again Villa, we're Villa on the league.
They fifth, I think.
Where's Aston Villa on the log?
Breakfast.
They fifth.
They're fifth.
Yeah.
I didn't realize.
It's Arsenal, then City, then United, then it's Liverpool, then Villa.
Oh,
Mm.
almost. Okay, that's cool. Right, so he's been doing it on both fronts then.
Mm.
He's been doing it domestically and in Europe.
Well, he's
I
as of
just think
late it's been
if you look at Villa's games and the results, you wonder how I wonder how they're so high on the log.
no, they're taking a bit
Or
of
am
a
I just looking at Ollie Watkins stats and
probably.
wondering how they're so high on the log? Yeah. So good evening, much beloved. Turned into a meme. But yeah, you gotta respect the man.
Mm.
The man knows how to win a Europa League trophy. Then the other unk, Ollie, Oliver Glasner. So this is an interesting journey, and I learned some new things about him. So this is his second career European final. It will be his first conference final. Obviously, the Conference League is still
Mhm.
relatively new. Um, yeah, so he played. He was a professional player, and in 2011 he had a brain hemorrhage during a game,
Sure.
and he almost died. He was 36 at the time.
Sure.
So he basically retired just before his 37th birthday. Um, he basically spent his whole career at SV Reed, and he was on loan at Lask as well. Guy has an MBA
Hmm.
from the University of Hagen, not Hagen Dash. The Hagen Dash ice cream. 2006, while he was still playing. He was Salzburg assistant, was then at Wolfsburg. Um, yeah, so they were winless at Frankfurt.
Mhm.
And yeah, he did the things at Frankfurt and got Frankfurt the first trophy in 42 years. So then he came to Palace. So we came
Mm.
off that high. Uncle Roy obviously left 2024.
Mhm.
And yeah, look, since he got there, they've been the thorn in Liverpool's side.
Mm.
They are Liverpool's weakness. Like there's just something about it. So Community Shield, and now Conference League final. Yeah, and obviously the kicker is that final is going to be his last game with the club.
Sure. I
So
think they're gonna take it.
I think so too. Who are they playing against? Bravo. What did I say?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I think they can take it. I definitely think I'm backing.
But I think it's going to be almost like a Leicester story,
Mm,
and this will be the best that they will get, and that's it. A great story, and
sure, that's negative.
I'm not being negative, but like he's the best thing that they've had, and I don't think anybody's gonna be able to recreate that.
Yeah, I don't forgive Oliver Glasner though for what he did to Barcelona. So there was I think it was a semi-final. We played Frankfurt. I think we played away first, and it was the first time in my life I watched a game where the crowd was so loud you couldn't hear the commentator.
Oh, hectic.
And every opportunity they got, with every throw room, every corner, they threw our players with bottles. And then when Barcelona played at home, they had 30,000 away fans in the stadium. And for big parts of the game, they were louder than the Barcelona fans who lost.
Sure. So he bottled it.
So who's the better European manager? Glasner or Good Evening? I'd probably say Good Evening.
I was gonna say, do you go on fixture form?
Yeah, so I mean, if they both win, Imre will have 5 titles, Glasner will have 2, but he also has 3 other trophies with Palace in the space of a year.
Look, I think yeah.
So Glasner's done it both,
Mm.
but Imre's
Technical team.
overachieved in
Yeah,
Europe.
yeah.
Either way, great unks. I wonder where Glasner's gonna go. I don't know if we know that.
I
Maybe
think
maybe United need a coach.
no, we fine. We good.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, last time I checked, I mean, yes, they've done great things, but we in the Champions League.
100%.
So
Well done, United.
thank you. I think my question is these two successes, would you put them with a what was known as a top 16? Would you put someone like this with a Spurs? Would you put someone like this
What to
with
coach them? What do you mean?
yeah? Would you put a Glasner with a Chelsea? Would you put a Emery with a Spurs? Would you take Slot out of his slot and put Glasner there, taking someone from that was Liverpool's kryptonite to becoming
That's actually a decent idea, eh? Can we see if there's news about Glasner? Where's Glasner going after he leaves? 'Cause I doubt he's retiring.
no, he's too young.
Glasner Crystal Palace.
Mm.
Potential link. Hmm.
Mm. No, that's lost, bro. I think that was more of a
Potential
conversation.
U-turn.
United was more of a conversation
Actually,
where
there's a potential U-turn also.
Mm.
Let's see.
But Chelsea's still in the mix, no?
He deserves better than Chelsea. But yeah,
So
let's see what happens in the
so
three finals.
you're saying United's a better option than Chelsea?
If, say, for example, I knew Oliver Glasner personally, like he's an uncle or family friend, and
Okay.
and I'm talking to him, and he tells me he has an offer from United and an offer from Chelsea, I'll tell him to go to United.
Okay. Okay. Is this based on personal feelings or based on current form?
It's based on personal feelings. It's based on it's the lesser evil.
Okay. Okay. Fair.
I'm just being honest. I do say nice things about United sometimes.
Cool.
And that is us.
Mhm.
Good evening and thank you very much.
Good
Catch you
evening.
at the next episode and make sure to do the right thing
Like,
to comment.
but most importantly, subscribe.
Subscribe. Till next time.